Yeah, welcome to the Backyard Professor Responds videos. I've had a winter weather day. I've been out plowing the parking lot all day, parking lots, I should say. So I come home and found a video, and it has one of the most astonishing, remarkable views in the sky that I have ever seen. And I'm unfortunately, I get it. People don't like it when I'm skeptical. I probably get too sarcastic. There's a lot of people who do like it, however. Sometimes it's very necessary. This is intriguing. It's stuff like this video clip that I am getting some nighttime equipment, and I am going to do my own UFO investigations. I can't help it. This stuff intrigues me, but I like to keep a realistic level on it. And that's why I'm never going to become a millionaire on YouTube like so many of the other YouTube channels, because I don't sensationalize stuff. And so maybe I should, I don't know. But I just can't. So that's my curse and bane. It's a good thing I've got a good daytime job. It's a good thing I'm getting close to retirement, because I am going to do UFO video footage and documentaries or whatever full time once I get finished working. So I'll have some better product. Now I just kind of wing it, as it were. But I wing it with a purpose, because I want to know what the heck is happening, right? Let's take a look at this. This is interesting enough. Now, notice how long he keeps the camera on this. I have no idea what it is. Let's take a look.
Residents describe seeing drones flying in coordinated patterns over neighborhoods, their lights glowing ominously against the night sky.
What the fuck is that?
Some witnesses claim to have seen up to a dozen at a time, moving with uncanny precision.
So basically, that particular video is really eerie looking. It looks like it's in a created cloud smog type thing. Is that exhaust from several sky vehicles? It's certainly not a plane or a bird. Are they drones? I don't know. Is it CGI? Here, when I see something like this, I have to ask myself, is there any way possible that something of that caliber would escape the news, even local news outlets? Would that escape having hundreds of millions of views on YouTube? I just don't think it would, if that was real. And so my suspicion meter says, all right, interesting, kind of interesting, but it just doesn't appear to me to be real. For one thing, there is no way. This is why I am upgrading my equipment myself. I can give you a solemn, sworn promise right here, right now, as a YouTuber. If I ever see something like that, I will not give you a mere 30-second video clip. I would not stop videoing recording until either all flew away or disappeared or whatever. Something of that magnitude would have stopped the traffic. You know, you're seeing that bit. Nobody in their right mind would just simply drive by and say, oh, well, that's kind of interesting, but I've got to hurry up and get over to the Dairy Queen so I can get my ice cream cone. This is the issue that plagues all of YouTube in the ufology of all of this. Something that dramatic, something that covers such an incredible, enormous part of the sky is just not going to be ignored. Now, and I confess, I just got home I just saw this clip. I agree. I haven't had time to research it out. I'm really rather tired, and I have a huge show tomorrow night that I think you guys are going to be thrilled with out of your gourds. I'm having Steve Barone on, and I am very excited to have him on. I've talked with him, and he's a great guy. He is the one that's helping encourage me for my birthday, to get some night vision equipment that I can look at the UFOs with much greater clarity, which I want to do. So if this has been debunked, then please do tell me in the comment. I'm just, see, something of this caliber, number one, it can't be ignored. It's not going to be hidden. Whoever took that video, if that is what it is, there is no way they would not completely emphasize that for months. And yet this is the first time I've seen it. And I watch a lot of YouTube channels in my research to get good clips or to hear different points of view and see all the hype and all that jazz. I watch a lot of YouTube channels, and this is the first time I've ever seen this. This would have literally been on every YouTube channel if it was real. That's my way of thinking. I get it. I'm only human. I might be completely out in left field. Yeah, it's probably already been debunked. It might be 8 years old or whatever, for whatever reasons. You're more than welcome to tell me in the comments whether this has been debunked or not, or whether it's been authenticated. But something like that is not just a 20-second video clip in a quickie YouTube show, and that's it. That simply doesn't make any sense at all to me. And I'm not going to stop, but I'm tired of having to debunk pretty much everything I see. I mean, damn, it gets discouraging. Not that I'm going to quit. I'm not. So this is why I'm going to go on the UFO quest. I think that's the only way to solve my problem. I'm going to find out. And it may take me a while because I'm not exactly in a UFO central valley or alley up in the sky like New Jersey and Long Island, New York is where the Tedescos are, or Las Vegas, Nevada, where Steve's at. And I'm going to have him come up here and show us some new videos and new footage that is really going to be spectacular tomorrow night. So, but this is what's driving me. I was raised on classical science, and I was taught well to not believe everything I read, see, or hear, and to test and analyze. Today's culture appears to me to be one of, I will just believe because it's wonderful to believe. No, it is not. It will cost you dearly, if not in monetary form, some other form. Believing in belief is not a virtue. Skeptical inquiry with a serious determination to examine evidence is where the virtue lies. This is why you're going to love tomorrow night's program and why I'm going into the investigation of the UFOs myself with my own equipment. And I'm not buying cheap shit either. I'm going to try within my very limited budget to maximize the power and ability of my equipment because I want to know. So let me know what you think in the comments on this particular thing that, I mean, let's face it, that is simply mind-boggling. Were we to see something like that over a huge city like that, I can't comprehend that there wouldn't be hundreds of thousands of pictures and videos that came out within the next month on this phenomenon from all angles around that city and in the countryside. That's obviously going to be visible to millions of people, hundreds of thousands of people anyway, because the skyline there of that city, that is not just a podunk 20,000 population country bumpkin village. Those are skyscrapers you're looking at. You're looking at millions of people there. There is simply, it is not believable that we don't have this from all angles and constant nonstop talk. I can't believe that. And yet this is the first time I've seen it. And this was just posted today. So, you know, maybe he's reusing this. And that's my suspicion. Just because I haven't seen it doesn't mean it's brand new, because there's a lot of stuff I don't see and that I miss out on. I get all that. So that's why if you are aware of what happened, if you'd leave a comment, I would appreciate it. But just realize one thing. I'm going to promise you to attempt to get the best video footage and pictures of UFOs I can possibly get. And if in my travels I ever run into something like that, I promise I will not be giving you a clip that moves in and out and zooms in and out, and I'm yelling and screaming, and you only see 3 seconds in a 10-second clip. I promise you, my stuff's on a tripod. You are going to see as clear as my equipment will be able to focus. It will be steady. And if that phenomenon is up in the sky for 8 hours, I'm going to do an 8-hour show. That's my pledge. Something like that just simply can't be a 20-second video clip. And just from that angle, we should have had hundreds of responses, videos, cameras, people screaming their heads off about that kind of a phenomenon. I have seen or heard nothing. So that's why I'm skeptical. So that's my Backyard Professor Responds. Thanks for watching. I will be back tomorrow night with Steve. We're going to show you some seriously excellent UFO video footage. I'm looking forward to seeing y'all there. In the meantime, have a great night. Get some good rest and enjoy life. It's worth living.